And welcome to
the High as Fuck Podcast with you boys,
Matt Jackson
and Jedi Joe motherfucking Cool, and we're here
with another prediction video of Halloween Havoc.
Prediction video of Halloween Havoc Night 2 NXT.
And like tonight was phenomenal. Obviously, if y'all checked out the review of the show, y'all know that. But anyway, so this is like a stag card for night 2, and like yeah. So we're gonna like and subscribe. We're gonna comment. We're gonna share the video. We're gonna hit the notification bell. We're gonna send you down to Lady Luck Pawn Shop down there in Riverside Drive in Danville, Virginia. Nordan Vape Shop. Southwick Plaza Vape Shop, also
Southwick Plaza Tobacco and Vape,
Cane Creek, and Blue Park Vape Shop, and Lunar Vapes. And since we've got that out the way, I guess happy Halloween to everybody. This is night 2 of Halloween Havoc predictions. And first up, we've got Tiffany Stratton that ass.
Tiffany Stratton
versus Phelan Henley.
Phelan Henley.
So you're Fallon Henley. Sorry about that.
Fallon Henley.
Yeah, Fallon Henley, Tiffany Stratton. The match is going to be probably good. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a good match. I predict Tiffany Stratton that ass is going to win.
Yeah, I could say Tiffany Stratton.
All right, so we're going to go with Tiffany Stratton on that. She's had a great year. She's had a great, whatever. And I feel like she's getting that win, that dub. You know what I'm saying, dog? Anyway, we've got Braun Breaker. And he's going to be fighting Von Wagner's manager, Mr. Stone. Now, yeah, I mean, Mr. Stone is a wrestler. He used to be called Robbie E. In TNA, and by the way, TNA is coming back as being called TNA. No more Impact Wrestling. They're going to be called TNA. I guess that was a good time to say it since we're talking about Robbie E. Anyway,
they're going to rename themselves TNA.
Yeah, they're going back to TNA. I forgot to tell you about that. Braun Breaker, Mr. Stone. There ain't much to say about this except for Von Wagner is out with an injury, and he's saying he's never going to come back and all that. And but Mr. Stone's trying to get him back. And blah, blah, blah. So what I'm going to say to y'all right now is I'm thinking that it can go either way. You've got Braun Breaker who win, okay? That's an obvious anyway, because Mr. Stone ain't much anyway, even if he was in the wrestler status or was relevant as a wrestler at the moment. He would still lose. But my whole thing is if Von Wagner could be saying he's not ready and being all this hurt stuff, but not really, comes in, dominates Braun Breaker, Mr. Stone wins. So that's an either way it can go. We know the obvious, but there's also the fact of the matter of what I just said. Von Wagner come in, destroy Braun Breaker, get Mr. Stone to win. So I'm going to see that's where I'm at with that match. So I don't really have a prediction. That is my prediction. We know Braun Breaker is going to win the match. But there's also that swerve I just said. So that is my prediction on that on that match. What's your prediction on this match?
I think, rather than what you said, Braun Breaker loses, but by disqualification. No. Sorry. Wrong way. Excuse me. Other way around. The guy,
Mr. Stone,
loses the match because he is disqualified because his friend comes in. And so instead of Braun Breaker losing, he wins the match.
Yeah.
But it's by disqualification.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense as well. So there's quite a few things there for that match. So I'm looking forward to it because of it not just being a regular like squash match in a sense. I'm looking forward to that. We also got told tonight on night one, because they spun the wheel for Angel and Humberto to face the Creed brothers, and they ended up with a tables, ladders, and scares match. Now, I know it's tables, ladders, and chairs, so I know personally that match is going to be hella awesome. It's going to be hella awesome. If you know anything about ladders and tables and chairs, oh my, you know that is a phenomenal match. And we've got 2 tag teams.
I'm curious if the chairs are going to be the scares, or if it's going to be more brutal than that. Like, if they could even bring in, like, other scares.
Yeah, like maybe Chucky comes in, like, 1 year. Like, I don't know. So, that would be cool. So, I've got the Creed brothers winning that. I've got them winning. Okay. They're the most dominant team out of the 2. So
it's Creed versus who?
Angel and Humberto. Angel Garza, Humberto Carrillo. Family versus family, to be honest. I mean, that's what it is. That they're cousins, and the Creed brothers are brothers. So, there's a family.
I give it to the Creed brothers.
Yeah, so it's family versus family with that match. Which I didn't know for the longest time that Humberto was part of the Garza family. Which that's about right. But, so we got that going. And I'm definitely Creed brothers all day. Who you got?
I give it to the Creed brothers.
Cool. Okay, so next match, we have the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament Finals match. Finals. And it's Kalani Jordan versus Lola Vice. And I'm just going to straight up say Lola Vice has got it from what we saw tonight. I mean, either way could go because from what we've seen tonight, both women pretty much have this in the bag. If one of them wins the title opportunity, the other one's going to get a career anyway. So they both have definitely made enough name or enough, clatter right now for them both to be, hired. I would hire both of them just because. But Lola Vice wins that.
I'm going to take the opposite of that and go with Kalani Jordan.
Okay. Kalani Jordan. All right. We've also got a WWE Women's Tag Team Titles match. Chelsea Green and Piper Niven defend against Thea Hale, which I think that's one of your girls. You like her, I think. She's part of the Chase U. I don't know.
Yeah.
And JC Jane, which is Gigi Dolan's ex-tag team partner. I'm going to go with, I don't know, because I'm just going to go with Chelsea Green and Piper Niven because those are my girls.
Well, honestly,
I think Thea Hale and JC Jane could get it, though.
I would like to see Thea Hale and JC Jane get it, but I think they're just going to stick with the traditional tag team champions that are already standing women's tag team champions. Yeah,
I think so as well. So we're both, I'd like to see it go either way. So, but I'm definitely Chelsea Green and Piper. So, that should be a good match right there between the two right there.
That is going to be a good match.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We've only got 2 more matches left, so I'm guessing some of these are going to be really long. We've got NXT North American Champion Dominic Mysterio defends against Nathan Frazier. Nathan Frazier's been at it. He's been, they've been, going at it for a minute now. I'm definitely Nathan Frazier on this one because I like Nathan Frazier a lot. I saw him before he actually changed his name to Nathan Frazier, so he's underneath the new name. So I do dig him. He's good. So I'm going Nathan Frazier on that one. Who you got with that?
I don't know. I like Dom. I think that they could actually give it to Nathan Frazier, though. So I want to say Dom, but I'm actually going to say they're going to book Nathan Frazier.
Yeah, because I'm thinking Nathan Frazier, like tonight, Laura Valkyria wins the belt from, Becky. And, because Becky's had it for a minute, it's time for new champions. And I see that Dominic's had it for a lengthy time, and giving it to Trick Williams was like probably premature. I don't know how that was rolled out, but yeah. So with Nathan Frazier getting it, that would be an awesome thing, because then Dominic Mysterio can go back to doing his other thing and just leave NXT alone. He didn't even have to go through NXT in his beginning, so he's kind of like one of those guys that's went back just to do it again, just to do it and to win the championship, because he's already a known name and he doesn't have to worry about much. So I like that whole concept, but it's kind of over. I feel like, I think that would be a good win for Nathan Frazier to come out winning the title against him. So, now we got the main event, the main course of the night, the main bread and butter of the match, of the whole night. But we want y'all to like and subscribe. I'm going to say y'all again. Like and subscribe, notification bell. Hit us up on all platforms, I guess. Twitter.
Social Twitter.
Wrestling Matt 12.
TikTok.
High EF Wrestling, and then High EF Wrestling, yeah. So yeah, check us out on there. Facebook group thing, Wrestling Matt Podcast. I guess it's called Wrestling Matt Podcast. You go over there and join, and I will let you in. I'll let you in. Anyway, so main event time. We got Ilya Dragunov versus, the NXT champion Dragunov defends against Carmelo Hayes again. So
Ilya Dragunov versus Carmelo Hayes.
We've been here before. Dragunov. Going with Dragunov all day. Dragging these nuts off.
Yeah, I mean, he won it from him. I see him winning, keeping it. Like, I don't know why they're booking this again.
Yeah, me either. Again, it was Carmelo Hayes did win the opportunity, but they should have gave it to somebody else so that we could, I don't know, have a little bit of a difference coming up. But no, they didn't want to do that. They just, want to give us this. Which I guess it's fine. We definitely deserve this match again, because it's great talent. Great talent. Phenomenal talent we're talking about. So, in that sense, I guess give me the match again, bro. Let's run it back. Because why the hell not? It's a great fucking opportunity to have this match again. I guess it's the way they're looking at it, and that it wouldn't hurt to have this match again. So why the hell not? So let's do that, man. I can't wait for Saw 1 pay-per-view. Y'all be looking forward to that. That is coming up the 28th. Saw 1 pay-per-view, NWA. Y'all be looking forward to that. I cannot wait to see the chaos that is going. Yeah, same here. It's going to be a chaotic show and whatnot. But wrestling these days have been really good. I mean, if you think about it, like, from what all we've seen lately, like fantastic stuff. From debuts to, like, re-debuts. Like, we got Jade Cargill, WWE. We've got Brian Pillman Jr., like, shedding his Brian Pillman skin to be Lexis King. I mean, there's a lot popping off right now, Like, who's to say we're not going to see some more talent from AEW pop up out of nowhere? Like, anybody. There's all kinds of names that's been talked about. So, it's getting interesting out there. It's getting really interesting. And and with this Saw 1 pay-per-view, even though I've been watching NWA every now and then, this Saw 1 pay-per-view has actually, like, made me want to watch more NWA, Like, I don't know. I guess it's because, like, I don't know. Now we're seeing some actual good stuff coming out. We got, like, special attractions, Violent J, Vampiro, some guys that we grew up on watching wrestling,
Right.
I mean, wrestling's just at a good point right now, I believe. Good, healthy competition. TNA's about to get back in the ranks, and I'm going to start watching NXT. I'm going to be watching TNA, okay? Because they're going back to being called TNA, And for some reason, I mean, I know why it does it to me, because I started watching TNA when it was called TNA, and the nostalgic of it and all that. And I just feel like when they go, even a name going back to the original name entices me and wants me to watch their product. Even though, I was checking it out like a year or two ago. I was checking it out, and I was, whenever talking about it here and there. But, I'm going to try to get back into TNA. I'm going to try. I mean, because, it's been out of my life for so long, I'm going to have to jump back in it. But I do keep up with it here and there. Between the major brothers, major figure podcasts, they're always on TNA, and there's other guys that I do check out. But other than that, it's on YouTube. I'm checking out TNA stuff, So I'm trying to get back into that, and I'd like, because they're going back to total nonstop action. I feel like there's going to be a better product. I feel like the name can hinder a lot of stuff sometimes. Because now people are going to be like, oh my God, total nonstop action's back. Like, they're thinking, AJ Styles time. They're thinking Christopher Daniels is. They're thinking of all these phenomenal stars. Shannon Moore, fucking Bam Neely, fucking, the names that come out of their Sting. Fucking, the time when they had Scott Hall and Kevin Nash and Scott Steiner and Petey Williams and Sanjay Dutt, and names like that are starting to come back into people's heads right now. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Austin fucking Aries, fucking, who else is popping in their heads? There's a ton of guys. I could be here all night spitting off TNA wrestlers that people are thinking about when they just hear the name Total Nonstop Action. So we got to get ready for that, people. That is going to be happening. It's just a name change. It's just a name change going back, but I'm excited for it. I saw it on somewhere. I think it was somewhere. I can't remember where I exactly saw it, but I just like marked out a little bit, like Because that's what I know it for. I know it to be total nonstop action. Impact was okay, but that meant some things were changed and going to be changed and not going to be the same. So, yeah, it's definitely hyping some people up. But just like this whole month has been hyped up because of all these cool ass Halloween type wrestling events happening. Yeah. There's probably a ton of other ones happening I haven't seen yet, but let's see. I had checked out some OVW too. I've been trying to every now and then check out all kinds of different companies, and that's kind of what we're going to be walking into this next year, people. We are going to be either me or we are going to be bringing you more stuff, differences to not just be WWE, not just be AEW, not just be your normal run of the mill. We're going to be trying to chop in to more indie shows like I was doing about a year ago. So that's where I'm trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? Back to getting, trying to find more time to do it, I guess. So, but anyway, if we're ending up to keep most of the shows short and sweet, we'd be pretty decent. So that's another thing we're going to be trying to do lately, people, and we're going to do that. And say what we need to say and leave it at what we need to say about that particular thing, like the prediction videos or anything that's specific. But if we're just talking to be talking, those are going to be different stories. Those could go pretty lengthy. Otherwise, reviews, predictions, we're going to try to keep them as simple as possible and as short as possible, I guess. But anyway, so I guess that has been the match card, and I just wanted to throw in some extra information there for the show. And that has been about 20 minutes. So,
the highest fuck prediction video for week 2.
Halloween Havoc NXT.
Halloween Havoc. With you boys.
Matt motherfucking Halloween Havoc Jackson.
And Jedi Joe motherfucking Cool And we are out.
Or Joe's Inferno. Joe's Inferno, cool. And we are out. We're out like Elvis Presley's zombified dead ass.